you can win this sporty red Jeep on the turn of a single card on Card Sharks. And if you play your card right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. Good morning to you. We're glad you're with us today. We are going to have a good time because we do have that great sporty red Jeep that Charlie told you about to give away. Lots of money and 2 delightful Card Sharks. But before we get started with our game, I want you to meet our dealers. Here they come. They're with us every morning. Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our dealers on Card Sharks. And good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Bob.
If you would, please start dealing the cards out because we're going to start fresh with a brand new guy. And you wait till you see this fella. He's a heck of a guy. Come on in here. Champion and challenger. Hello, Julie.
Hi.
This is our champion, Julie. And if you hear a little bit of an accent, it's a little bit of a Louisiana Cajun accent, right? I love it. I think it's neat.
Oh, thank
Are there certain Cajun words that you could tell me about?
I don't know about on TV.
Oh, those kind. Yeah. Well, you're right. I never thought about that. Okay.
But,
Tell me about Julie then.
Well, my name's Julie Lambeau, and I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I live here in California, and soon we'll be moving off to New Jersey with my husband's work.
What part of New Jersey?
Well, at first we'll be living in Seaside Heights, and then we're going to be going up to Bergenfield.
All right, fine.
Never been there, so I guess it'll be fun to see.
Good luck to you. You got $9,109 cash and prizes, including a brand new car. And hello, Charlie.
Hello, Bob. How are you, Bob?
Boy, do I ever like you, Charlie.
Good.
You're my kind of guy. I like anybody that's got less hair than me.
But I don't have any gray hair.
You don't have any gray hair?
No.
What happened to it?
Well, if you really want to know the truth, I'll tell you the story.
Well, no, I don't want to know the
Well,
truth.
here's the story. My wife said, if I shaved my head,
Yes?
she would give me a divorce. She lied.
She lied.
Yeah. Believe that she lied.
So she liked you better with a... Do you shave your head every day?
Yes.
Well, I bet that hurts.
No, it doesn't hurt. No.
Do you do it by yourself?
Well, I use my electric razor, but I also shine it after.
No kidding. What do you put on to make it shine?
Huh? Well, I use a balm. It's a tiger balm. And I get it in Chinatown.
Oh,
and it
balm.
really makes me feel good.
Oh,
B-A-L-M.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
that's
you had
really-
B-O-M-B. I was going to say,
Oh, yeah.
that hurts too. Tell me a little bit about Charlie.
My name is Charlie Goodman. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. And I've been living out here for 41 years. And I have a lovely wife and 3 children. And I'm a retired traveling salesman.
Well, okay. I could have guessed that myself. You know how to play this game, win 2 games, you're the champ. Let's get going right now. Susanna Williams is our dealer today. She's got the cards all dealt out, and we are on our way. First question, by the way, involves 10 single women who are living with their boyfriends, and they're going to be with us all week long to help us out. And, Julie, the first question is yours.
Okay.
Come on, Ruth. Get up there, kid. In case you weren't with us yesterday, Ruth is 85 years old. She's living with her boyfriend, and I love her. Okay, here we go, Julie. Before the show, we asked these 10 women, do you ever feel guilty about living out of wedlock? How many of these 10 women said sometimes they do feel guilty about living out of wedlock?
Oh, I tell you. They all look real happy, so they don't seem like they're, too guilty about it. They're having a good time. I would say it's going to be a low number. Maybe 3 of them.
3, do you think? Charlie, what do you think about this? She said 3 out of the 10 feel guilty about living out of wedlock. Higher or lower?
Well, I would say it would be lower. Because by today's standards, living together doesn't mean anything. When I was a young man, if I even went in the ladies' apartment, we started talking about it. So
Boy, isn't that the truth?
Lower.
Yeah. A long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Actual number of these women who sometimes feel guilty about living out of wedlock is 4 of them. Wasn't lower, but a little bit higher. That's interesting. Which 4 of you ladies actually feel guilty? Raise your hand if you would, please. I see 3. I see 3. Oh, there's 4. I'm sorry. Diane, why would you feel guilty? It's a choice you've made.
Well, my parents are always reminding me I'm not married. My father has a saying that he always tells me. He says, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? So, he's always there reminding me.
Let me write that down. I can tell my daughter that one. Yeah. All right, ladies, thank you. Nice to have you with us. I like that saying, too. And it's true.
I've heard it before. Oh,
You
yeah.
heard it before? Your
Yeah.
dad?
I'm from Texas.
Oh, I see.
One of the
Yeah.
old Southern expressions.
Julie, here we go. 10, player change.
Change it.
Change it.
Okay.
Okay. Susanna's got a new one for you. There's a new
Oh,
one.
higher.
Is it higher? Heck yes.
Lower.
Lower than the 10. No. Charlie, the rules say you get a free chance at the cards, but you can't change it. You didn't win the question. It's a 6.
I'm going to go higher.
Hey, higher, is it? Yeah.
Lower.
Lower, the man says. Got it.
Higher.
Is it higher? No. Son of a gun, son of a gun, son of a gun. There. Tell you what we'll do. We'll pause for these words and we'll be right back to find out who's going to win this game right after this.
Don't forget my Vita-Ball.
Welcome back. Let's continue with this match between Julie and Charlie now. No one has any kind of lead at all. Charlie, my friend, I've got a question for you. And you know what? This is an educated guess question. You may know something about this, but I'm not sure. On the average, Charlie, what percentage of plastic surgeons' patients are women? You ever had anything done, Charlie?
No, I have never had any plastic surgery done. However, I do know people who have had plastic surgery done.
Really?
And most of them have been women.
Is that right?
Right, it's correct. And I have a feeling that it's going to be a high percentage.
Excuse me just a moment. Get off of my face.
Was he
See,
referring
the
to
director
plastic
knows.
surgery?
The director knows that the dimple in my chin's my belly button. You
Yeah,
see?
I know, yeah.
So what percentage of the plastic surgeon's patients do you think are women?
I would say 75% of the
75%.
women have plastic
Let's see what
surgery.
Julie says. Higher or lower than 75?
I tell you, that's a good answer. He's on his face. I'll have to go maybe a little bit lower because I think some men maybe have had plastic surgery.
You don't think that would really happen, do you?
Oh, listen, accidents.
Actual percentage of plastic surgeons' patients who are women is 88%. No, was it lower or was it higher? Charlie has the control. All right, Charlie, want to change this 6?
Change that card.
Well, we'll do it. 6 becomes an ace.
Lower.
Going lower, yeah.
Lower.
Lower again, yeah.
Lower.
Lower, he's going on. No.
Take a shot.
Boy, you're going to be sorry about that one, aren't you? Yeah. Took a shot, he said. Those traveling salesmen, they're that way. Julie, here we go. Free
Okay,
chance.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the deuce. 9's your card, babe.
Lower.
Lower, the lady says. No. Once again, we're right back to where we started, aren't we? Okay, what are you shaking hands for? Julie, here's one for you. You know, you often hear about a woman dating a man old enough to be her father. Well, we surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, have you ever dated a woman who was old enough to be your mother? I get Ruth up here. How many bachelors said they have dated a woman who was old enough to be their mother?
There's a lot of people, there's a lot of good-looking women, and you would not even believe their age, you know, that they could, for these younger guys. I know my brother, he comes in, he calls me up and tells me all kinds of wild stories. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing this one, seeing that one. And he's 20 years old, and the women he's seen, my goodness. I'll have to say...
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, all those people in New Orleans. I'm going to say...
How many bachelors have dated a woman old enough to be their mom?
37.
37 out of 100. Charlie.
Well, I'm going to say it's lower. Because I think most of the time a bachelor dates a woman that we as old as his mother, to be old enough to be his mother, it's usually for a business luncheon or just a good fellowship, a friendship. But for real,
or how about a little
for the real
experience?
material experience, I think he's going to go lower.
You think
so?
so?
Mess around with that old.
Is that right?
That's
Actual
right,
number
yeah.
of bachelors who have dated a woman who was old enough to be their mother is 20 of them. You're right, Charlie. What's lower? Charlie with the ace. Here we go.
Higher. I mean lower, lower.
Lower, yeah. 6.
Okay.
Can I change that?
No.
Huh?
No, you
No.
can't, Jane.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher. Is it higher? No.
No.
All right, Julie. Son of a gun. Here we go.
Here we go. Higher.
Higher than the deuce. 3.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. Deuce.
Card lovers.
I can't believe it. Next card. Charlie keeps rubbing his... What are you rubbing your head
For
for?
luck, for luck.
That's luck?
Yeah.
So far it hasn't worked. I just
No.
want you to know that.
I'm going to wear my...
We're going to play sudden death in just a moment. We're going to let Charlie rub his chest. We'll be back in just a moment, so don't go away.
Civic.
Welcome back. Time to play sudden death. Fourth and final question in the first game between our champion Julie and our challenger Charlie. Control is really what you're looking for, and Charlie, the question is yours. We surveyed 100 medical doctors. Another doctor question for you, Charlie. You did so well in the last one. Have you ever given yourself a shot? That's what we asked them. How many doctors have given themselves a shot?
Well, I'll have to tell you this much. I happen to have a friend of mine who's a doctor.
Yeah.
And he told me that every now and then when he gets down or he has a little help or cold or something,
Yeah.
he always takes a shot. He gives himself a shot. and he thinks it's quite prevalent in the medical profession.
No kidding.
So I say it'll be about 65.
Huh. 65 out of 100 doctors have given themselves a shot. What do you think, Julie?
I think it's going to be just a little bit lower than that.
Think it might be lower?
Yeah, because I think...
Imagine how the heck they do that.
Yeah.
How do you do that? This won't hurt. Oh, yes, it will.
Yeah, yeah.
Actual number of doctors who have given themselves a shot is 39. A lot
Yeah.
lower. Sudden death, what we're playing now. This is really an unusual situation, Julie, because you both have the best in the world out. Sudden death, Julie, which means that you can play it out. If you goof, he wins the game, or pass it on to Charlie. If he goofs, you win the game.
I'm gonna have to pass it.
You're gonna pass it to Charlie. Yeah, all right. Charlie, here we go.
Lower.
Lower than the ace, it is.
Higher.
Going higher. No, that means that Julie wins the game. Woo. Rub your head in. Man,
I don't believe
I
it.
don't either. The most unusual cards.
I don't believe it.
All right, so the first game goes to Julie. She gets another $100. That means that, Charlie, you have to win this next game to stay in this
Yeah.
match. Okay, first player to win 2 games is our champion. And Susanna's going to deal out the cards from the same deck. And let's get going with game number 2 right now. And, Julie, this is your question. And this question, once again, involves our 10 single women living with their boyfriends who are down there to help us out. Before the show, we asked these 10 single ladies, does your boyfriend do at least half the housework? How many of these 10 women said their boyfriend does at least half the housework?
Okay, well, since they're living together, I know that doesn't always make a difference. They probably help out a whole lot. I know my husband, does. I'm going to have to say 6 of them.
6 out of the 10 of these women said their boyfriend does at least half the housework. Charlie?
I would say it's higher.
Really?
Because everything today is a community property, community cohabitation, and I would say that they all work together. I would say they're higher.
I wonder if boyfriends will help more than husbands would help.
I think they
Probably
would.
so, because they have that threat of her walking out. I'll clean the house. Come back, dear. Or I won't clean the house. Get out, dear. The actual number of these women whose boyfriend does at least half the housework is 7 of them. Yeah, it was higher. I'm amazed at that. You 7 ladies, please raise your hand. Will you do that for me? Yeah. Christine, did you have any trouble getting him to do it?
No, he does more than half. He does 3/4 of it.
Well, on his own, he just goes and does that.
No, I have a list, and every day he has to do one thing. And if he doesn't do it, it carries on to the next day.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I can...
Yeah. I think that's wonderful that you have a child to raise. I really do, Christine. Thank you, ladies, very much. Woo! She's a tough one to live with. Charlie? Rub it with both hands. That's what it needs, Charlie. All right, here we go. Oh, it worked.
Change it.
Yeah.
All right.
8 becomes 7.
Oh.
A little higher.
Gonna go higher than the 7. It is.
Lower.
Lower. Yeah.
Lower.
Lower. Yes.
Ooh, come on, Charlie.
Player freeze, Charlie.
Higher.
He's going on.
Higher.
He
Higher.
chooses not to freeze. If it's higher, he wins the
Higher.
game. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Now, we tied it up. 1 game for each one of our contestants, which means now we must play the tiebreaker to find out who the champion is going to be. Susanna will deal out only 3 cards. I have only 3 high-low questions. This will determine who the champion is. Charlie, question's yours. Surveyed 100 men who have a teenage daughter. We asked them, if your daughter were dating a boy who acted just like you used to at his age, would you trust him with your daughter? I'd lock her in the closet is what I would do. How many dads said they would trust their daughter with a boy who acted just like they used to?
Well, let me see now. I'm trying to think back when I was a young man how I was.
You can only ask so much of yourself, Charlie.
That's true. So I'm going to just generalize and say that I think about, let's say, 70 men
70 out of the 100 men would trust
would trust their
their
daughters.
daughter with a boy who acted
with
just like they did.
Just like they did. I
Julie.
would say 70 of them.
Be lower, because when you get to be a dad, you change.
Boy, you do, don't you?
You do,
Yeah.
yeah, lower.
Probably minus 70. Actual number of dads who would trust a boy who acted just like they did is 42.
Yeah.
Yes, it was lower. I'm surprised it wasn't even lower than that. All right, Julie, there's a card. It's a
Okay,
jack.
lower.
I go lower than that jack? No. Charlie with a free chance, 3 cards away from winning this match. We'll see if you do. 9, can't change it.
Can't change it?
Nope, didn't win a
Okay,
question.
Lower.
Lower than the 9, it is.
Higher.
Higher, you're the new champ, Charlie. Woo! Way to go, Big Chuck. Julie, we say goodbye to you with $9,209
Listen,
cash
it's
prize.
been wonderful.
Nice
I've had
having
so
you.
much fun. I really
Good luck
have.
in your new home.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you
See
so
you.
much.
Come here, Chuck. Right over here, Charlie. All right, congratulations to you, my friend. We'll be back in just a moment to give this man a chance to win a whole lot of money and a brand new car.
Bigger, badder, redder. All new episodes of Whammy. Huge prizes, ruthless whammies. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Game Show Network. If you play along, so log on to GameShowNetwork.com to watch and play.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Charlie is our champion now. We're excited for you, my friend, because this is the time where you can win a whole lot of money, and we got a Jeep back there, and you can ride with the top down, not mess up your hair. I just think it's wonderful. In addition to all the money you can win, and we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. Every time a joker comes up, gives you a chance of winning that Jeep. Also, I will remind you can change one card per line, and because you are the champ, Susanna's got one joker for you, so you know you at least have one opportunity of winning that new car. We're rooting for you. We want you to win. Give him $200. Let's see what he can do. Here we go. All right, Charlie, you got $200 in your first card. Is a 6. You can play or change.
Change it.
Which one do you want?
1.
Number 1. Let's see what we got. Lacey's got a new one for you. The 6 becomes a 6. $200.
200. I'll bet $100 higher.
100 higher than the 6. You got $300.
I got 300. 200 lower.
$200 lower than the queen. Now, you got 500. You can't change.
I can't change the 8, right?
No, got only one card per line.
I got 500.
$500.
$500. All right, 200 lower.
200 lower than the 8. No, that's all right. You're in fine shape.
Hey.
Yeah, you got 3. Come up here, give you 4. You got 700.
700 lower.
All of it lower. There you go. $1,400.
5. Change the 5.
Change the 5.
With
What
a
will it be?
deuce.
Here we go. 5 is Jack. A little bit better. 1,400.
I'll take 700 lower.
$700 lower than the Jack. No. It's okay. Got an ace. Let's go back.
Okay. 700 higher.
No, not higher.
I mean lower.
Yeah. All of it lower. Now we go. 1,400. Come up here. You got a 4. You got to bet at least 700, Charlie.
I'm going to go.
You can change the card if
Can
you
I
want.
change it?
Yeah.
Change it.
Sure, you got another card. You can change the 4. See what he comes up with this time. That's
Okay.
better.
All of it.
All of it.
Higher.
All of it higher. Could be worth $2,800.
The big one.
Yeah, that's the big one, all right.
Well,
Ugly.
what are you gonna do?
Ugly.
Next game.
I just threw it at Susanna because you're mad at it. Step
no,
right
no.
over here. Would you step right over here for me, pal? I didn't mean to hit you with that ugly card. That
It's
was
okay, it wasn't
poor
ugly
Charlie.
card.
Yeah, we just wiped
Good
him
luck,
out.
Charlie, in
Yeah.
the car.
Charlie, we want you to win the car now.
Okay.
Okay? And here's how you can do that. I want you to take a look over here for me. 7 cards. Behind one of them is the word car. You find it, and you win the Jeep. Charlie?
The Wrangler from Jeep Corporation offers both on and off-road driving in comfort. The Wrangler comes with Sport Decor Group and California Emission.
Okay, Charlie. Boy, that was real tough. Now, let's go win a car.
Okay.
Got any idea where to put that thing? Number 2, the man says. You come right back over here. Boy, I hope you win it. I really do. Boy, I'm still in shock about that. All right, if the word car is back here, then you got yourself a new Jeep. Boy, would we like to see you win the car. Is it behind number 2? There! You did it!
Hey.
You can get up there. You're not too old. Go ahead. Hey, if you see this guy coming down the road, you know it's Card Sharks. $11,965 in cash and prizes, and we'll be right back. That's good, my friend.
Of course. Hey. I'll take the car so 1,400. That's wonderful. I appreciate it.
Than you think. It's like a whole other country.
I guess the old saying goes, you know, what goes around comes around. You have bad luck, and then you have good luck. I was feeling so bad for you when you had the 3, bet everything he owned, and ends up with a 2. That was wonderful. Ha, 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 ha. But then you step over there and win that new car. Isn't that fun?
Great.
All right.
Fantastic.
We don't have any time to meet a new challenger for today. Will you come back tomorrow?
I certainly will.
Somehow I knew you would. I really did think that. We certainly hope that you'll come back next time, too. For Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Charlie O'Donnell, who's with us this week, I'm Bob Eubanks saying thank you very much for watching Card Sharks. We'll all see you next time. Bye-bye.
Followed by Match Game. Cram contestants have 24 hours to fill their heads with facts. Host Graham Elwood crams his show into 30 minutes. They all could use a good night's sleep.
It's called sleep deprivation, and it's sweeping across the nation.
Stay up and watch Cram tonight at 11 Eastern and Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
To another with today's special guest stars, Elaine Joyce, Vicki Lawrence, Nipsey Russell, Richard Paul, and the star of Chain Reaction, Bill Previn.
Thank you all. Oh, that's all right. That sure doesn't work too well, but then again, neither do I. Hello, and welcome to Chain Reaction. One word leads to another, as you know, and the right word